I'm Chollar. This is the Constant Creation Art Gallery. We're in Felton, California. Hidden gem of the Santa Cruz Mountains right here. Underground. My sophomore year of high school, I dropped out to start my professional art career as a graffiti artist, spray painting on bridges, and I just continued to paint and do music and all sorts of multimedia, interactive art. I started doing art in the corner of the party, you know, just drawing a picture with a few friends, and then eventually I kept going to parties, and now I do live art and paint bodies and do that in the corner of the party. Most of my best paintings are done at a live event where the energy of the music and the people around me inspires me to create something new and different that I wouldn't do in the studio. Some of my biggest influences are Salvador Dali, Michelangelo, Leonardo, all the Ninja Turtles. They knew what was up. Some of my modern influences, Robert Venosa, Alex Gray, of course, Luke Brown and Kerry Thompson, all those guys. Everything pretty much is an inspiration. When you're an artist, you're always working. You're always on the job. Everything you do, you're researching for the next creation. I find that the reason why I really like to do art at these kind of parties and underground events is that it's an amazing outlet for expression that is still being utilized and can be expanded so much more than it already has. It's a multimedia experience, and I've been trying to level up the playing field to where it's a fully integrated experience with the art and the music and having sound-activated lights and other interactive art installations create a greater whole experience that is, I think, what we need to fully activate ourselves as people, you know, whether you're there to just have fun at a party, whether you're there to listen to music and dance, or you're there like to do art and have a good time like me, or whatever it is, it all kind of builds back together and creates a multimedia experience that separates the viewer and the participant. Everybody becomes part of it. I've been doing music for almost as long as I've been doing art, pretty much my whole life too. I played bass guitar and drums and was playing with a band for years, and then there's not too many bands around anymore, and there's tons of electronic musicians. And I don't know what that has to do with, but I haven't been able to get my band together to play, so I started making beats. Lately I've been wanting to do like a fully multimedia art and music DJ set at these events I've been going to, so I've been getting way more into the music in the last year or so and just been getting better equipment, having a lot of fun with that, and then now I'm going to take video and start doing interactive video with the live painting and the DJing and put it all together. I have a whole vision for it. It's pretty extravagant. This right here is the Aladdin's lamp. It's a piece that my dad sculpted. If you can imagine this gallery full of statues like that, giant gargoyles and goddesses and all three dimensions, that's what I grew up with. In a household, crazy art environment, experimental keyboard music playing in the background, live art always going on. It was basically like Burning Man. We had Tesla coils in the house, lasers, and that was what I grew up with. And so when I went to Burning Man for my first year, I was camped with my Santa Cruz homies, Nexus, and they had a giant laser and a giant Tesla coil. And it was just like home. And, you know, people say when they go to Burning Man, they go, I'm home. But really, that's what I grew up with. So I was really home. I'm Clay, this is the Constant Creation Art Gallery, and Santa Cruz is my backyard.